Welcome to the Best Mess Possible podcast, F My Life, Sundays at 10 a.m. ish Pacific Standard Time. That would be 1 p.m. ish Eastern Standard Time. it, get ready, y'all. We have had some mess go down this week. But as always, we are here to face forward, face it, and face it down. And if you didn't know, all those words begin with F. So I know what F word y'all was thinking, but it's not that one. This is a live show, y'all. That means that there are various words that could be used depending on the kind of week we are fucking. Oops, sorry. I have to give you the warning first. But that should let you know. Either grab a pair of earphones or hustle the kids out of the room because yeah, I can't see where this one is going to be for the kiddies, and we don't want to pay any more mental health bills than we really need to. All right, you guys, it's super simple at current to join us on Roku. You better get it while the getting is good. We've been lucky enough to be granted another episode. So you simply access your Roku device, download the UBS and TV app, you search Sauced in the City, and yeah, you will be able to meet us here where when we say live, we mean like a Beyonce concert, or I should say Taylor Swift, huh? Sorry, Bay. Only Taylor Swift broke the internet. Anyway, have we got a show tonight for you in the spotlight? Whoa, 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 talking about the spotlight, yo. Do and work. We love starting this show out with something that we've been seeing all week, and we want to welcome to the lineup Miss Treese Comedy presents Virtual Everything Uncensored Taboo Topics of Life. Starting today, y'all, Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys have to join us online because I think this is going to be the show that gets you past our show that we just did last. I really do. I really think this is going to be the place for you to get that mental health. Next, we have coming up Juneteenth Starbucks Social Mentorship Program. Yes, we fool around a lot, but we're also here to help those in need of our brilliance to help their events be a lot more fun and gain a lot more attention. We will be at the Starbucks in Las Vegas, Nevada at 6110 West Lake Mead Boulevard, Las Vegas, Nevada 89108. And this event is sponsored by the Vets of Nevada. They are a Corvette sports group. Yeah. I was trying to read it and I was like, boy, I'm going to need a better copy of that. Anyway, I see you guys are tuning in. Please make a comment on this one. We actually have time to read it. So, just to give you some time to hear my voice, this is a politically incorrect zone. So, the way we look at it is it can be offensive as hell as long as it's funny. We go with that. It also can be untrue. It just needs to be funny. If you guys don't get it by now, it just needs to be funny. Joel Cooper, welcome to the stream. And I'm going with you first because your internet is on life support. Welcome,
Yeah,
sir, to the stream.
thank you, the Chocolate Child, for having me on the show again. I guess you got my payment.
No. But it's always good to see you, my friend, and thank you for joining us from wherever you are. Tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, like where you're zooming in from, for lack of a better term.
I have no idea where we're at right now, but we're somewhere in the middle of Michigan on our way to Grand Rapids for a show tonight at the Spectrum Sports Complex. And we've got still probably about another hour and a half drive ahead of us. So I'm good for this show for today. Let's do it.
Oh, and we get to do like live promos about the show. I think that's going to be like super duper fun. Well, thank you for joining us, Joel. And we have Mark E. Hey, Mark E., do you got a spotlight? Whoa, 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 whoa,
I
whoa,
do.
whoa.
My wife, she can make pasties real quick. I don't know if it's a butt
Like Scooby
or
got
if it's
some
bird.
sense in
Oh, 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 man. What happened to the other ones? Oh, you guys know how to ruin a good joke. Jesus.
I was
Oh,
going to go to the Red Browns
you could have. Those would have been perfect. Why did you change
because
that?
those were like, was it Latoya Jackson or Janet Jackson? They kind of still showed the nipple because the nipple was through the top of the B. We couldn't get it to not go.
Aw.
So we'll have to perfect that a little bit better. But
B
yeah,
is
it.
for boo and booby.
she
Well,
still got them. There. Oh, here we go. Another stripper change.
we'll be right back with that stripper change. In every show, we like to get to know our comedic cast by asking them crazy questions, just to get a green light or a red light on if they have any kind of personality or funny in their bones. And I mean, why not ask a funny question to get a funny answer? That's usually how you get them, I do think. So we're gonna start off with dun, 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 dun. We're going shopping. And in this segment, I am going to show you some outfits and we're gonna take test try to say that a couple of times. Test our comedic cast and their fashion prowess. I found this looking back, and it happens to be Versace 2021. Would you give this look an A, B, C, D, or fail, Mark E?
I love it. I love pink and I love black, and I love the fact that the pants make you look taller when they're up around your mid shin. I could do that, and the top hat. You always got me with the hat. I would love it. The
You
mask, yes, definitely the mask. It looked pretty awesome. Plus,
it
it's
look
Versace. You can't be wrong with Versace.
you probably could, but I let's take a look at some other outfits. How about this one? A, B, C, D, or fail?
That's definitely an A because my crotch would be definitely living in those pants. I love some gold, man. And then look at the how it pushes it forward. You're still in good hands with Allstate with those pants. That's why I love my thongs, man. My giblet holder. It's like the Allstate commercial. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Oh my God. All right. Well, they're doing good by you. How about this look? A, B, C, D, or fail?
All right, okay. So I'm going to say no to the purse. He's got a purse on. No, no, I wouldn't do that. I do have a man purse, but mine's more like a satchel.
Oh, so no. Okay. Okay. How
Oh
about this
man,
look? Is that the satchel we're talking about?
that's the satchel. Hell yeah! You get up in one of those clubs, man. You're gonna have them all over you. Definitely, definitely fit my mantra. Yeah, I
Oh,
would wear that. Come
okay.
on,
Oh,
sexy.
I'm digging it. Okay. Well, how about this question? Would you rather go to four straight Super Bowls, lose all of them, or would you rather never had made it there, but or never have made it there in the first place? Yeah, that's what that's it.
See, that's tight. I mean, I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, and it took us a while to buy our national championship. But yeah, I would hate to go four times and lose every day. You want to be a four-time loser? Nobody wants that. Hey, you went four and you couldn't seal the deal. Man, Buffalo, I don't get that, man. No way. Definitely, definitely. If you haven't been, just don't go. Look at the Browns. They're okay. They got a great base. They live by a mantra. Well, maybe next year. Maybe next year. And they're okay with that. But yeah, just don't go. Don't go and embarrass yourself on a national stage.
Oh
Nobody
my.
wants first loser.
Okay. How about you, Joel? Would you rather go to four straight Super Bowls and lose all of them, or never make it there in the first place?
Ooh, nothing like being remembered as a big fat loser. Um, but At the same time, you can't be a winner if you don't ever make it. So I think I would have to go with the four losses.
Okay, yeah, you know what? I think so too, because the only thing that will ever happen if you never make it there is that, yeah, you won't even have a 50-50 shot. You'll have
Yeah,
no shot at all.
right.
So I'd rather lose like a champion than win like a scared person. Da, 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 da,
That sounds
da.
like me with sex.
Oh, dang it. All right, so we get to move on to our next segment. What a week I'm having. And this is where our comedic cast gets to tell us about their best mess in their week or their worst mess. And we gonna go with Joel first because he on struggle cast, but I appreciate the try. This is how you do it.
Let's see. My biggest mess of the week. Um, no. Let's see. I live really clean and I live a perfect life. So even if it's a mess, it was a perfect mess. So,
Well,
uh,
we there's a such thing as the best mess, which starts out as a mess, but turns out as the best thing possible.
okay. Right now, my worst part is that my phone, when I just got taken off line here a minute ago, it wasn't from internet. It was from my phone getting too hot from being stuck in the window. So I beat the internet thing, but I didn't beat the heat.
There you go. Well, hopefully it'll hold on throughout this episode.
It's
Blow
getting
on
a
it.
blowjob right now
Oh Lord. Mark
from the
E.
air conditioner.
What a week I'm having. Best mess or worst mess of the week?
No, this has been an awesome week for me because now I've got the babies. There you go, boobies. I mean, who walks into a store and finds? I'm not even ordering these things off the internet. I find these in stores. And don't forget, little Whitey. There's Whitey. There's me. Look at
But
that. How can I be
I'd
having
like
a
to see
bad
you in
week?
the checkout line.
There you go.
What'd you say, Joel?
I said I want to see him in the checkout line.
Oh my gosh.
So funny thing you say that because on the way out of JC Penney's, I gave my wife my bag. She laid it on the counter. The the penis fell out along with the boobs, and she had college kids walking in from the actual New River Valley's softball team, and they're like looking at her like, "What the hell, lady?"
You go, she's a freak.
Yeah, she is. She is in a bad way sometimes, Joel. It hurts. It hurts.
Hurt. Sometimes love hurts so good. Isn't that what it
Yeah, that's not my wife's
is?
mantra. She's just doing it to hurt me.
She loves hurting you.
She
Well,
does.
it seems that you guys have created the world's best bromance live on stream. So that is
It's bring
going
the
to give
bees.
me a great segue into our next segment, which is the game Take a Hint. That is where one of our comedic cast will be the hint thrower and will be able to hurl hints at his partner in the hopes of them catching.
Did you just catch that on your uvula?
I did. I hit not.
How come I didn't see it?
That's what I get for trying to be perfect. Okay, you guys know what to do. One of you is gonna throw hints, the other one's gonna catch them, and I would just like to see how this is going to go. Mark E, Joel, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Which one am I thinking of?
10.
Mark?
I'm gonna have to go with 9.
Actually, Joel hit it right on the nose.
Oh,
It is 10 because it is 10:45 a.m. here in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, Joel, do you want to be the pitcher or the catcher first?
Um, I'll pitch.
All right, Mark E, you are up to bat. The clock is set for 60 seconds. Let's go, Joel.
Okay. Mark, what state am I in?
I'm in the Buckeye. You're in that state up north. Man, I can't say that state. That's that fucking blue state.
Willie, be quiet. Where am I going?
You're going to Grand Rapids.
That's right. If I said my favorite color was blue, what color would it be?
Yellow. Blue. You're not doing correct, so we're not getting any of these right.
Yeah, well, this is one of those worst. Brenda, I want to change my worst mess of the week to this one. What color is the sky?
Blue.
What color is your hat?
Blue.
What color is your big dick?
Actually, it's Caucasian. But you're not doing correct.
Oh, I forgot about it. Correct. So that's why we're not getting any right. Correct. Okay. What color is John Deere tractors?
Green.
Correct. What color is the asphalt on the roads?
Black.
Correct. What color is the lines in the middle?
Yellow.
Correct.
Or white.
What color are the lines on the outside?
White.
Correct. Yeah, that's racist. What color is corn?
Yellow.
In the shuck?
Green.
Correct. What color are trees? The leaves?
Green.
Correct. What color is the grass?
Green.
Correct. Have you ever seen those big white Never mind, I just blew that one. What color are airplanes?
Okay. Silver.
They are correct. Until they're painted. What color is Spirit Airlines?
Blue. I've never flown.
Same as corn.
Green.
The real corn.
Yellow.
Correct.
Time. Well, okay. So because Mark, it took you a second to get on, but that's okay. We're going to change the rules where it's your fault, Joel. But you did a good job with getting him back on track. So his score is your responsibility, and he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So even in his inebriated, discombobulated state, you did a very good job in pulling him back on track and getting the score together. All right. Now, Mark E, you get to be the pitcher. It is your responsibility to hurl as many helpful hints to your friend. Uh, and you would have got more, Joel, if you would have did the nose correct thing, but
Yeah, I forgot.
we'll get there. All right, Mark, you're up to bat. 60 seconds on the clock. Let's go.
Joel, I'm from Virginia. We make a lot of this.
Moonshine.
There you go. Correct. We also need to drink a lot of
Water.
Correct. We also believe in our what rights?
Rifles.
To what? What amendment?
What was the question?
What amendment?
What are men made?
To. We'll move on.
To
2A. You're right to bear arms.
Oh, you said, no, that was freedom of speech.
Isn't it 2A? Freedom of speech is number 1. All right. So what's the freedom of speech amendment?
That's the 5.
Number 1. Correct. 5 is you take the 5th Amendment. Not to
right to remain silent.
Who's here? Who's here right now? They just landed. The little tiny green men. Are you seeing?
Aliens?
Correct.
I see an alien.
All right. Hey, look. They take a whole bunch of paper and they put them together. What is it? When they put all the paper together, they make it into a what?
Folder. Or a
booklet.
Tablet.
Look, there you go. Correct. All right. These big things, these are called?
Those are BBs. Boobies.
Correct. And Brenda says that we all are too busy on our
phones. Internet.
Correct. What happens when you leave it in the sun?
it shuts off on you.
Correct. Also, if you have a password on this is to keep your wife from finding what kind of pictures on there.
Not dick pics, nudies.
Correct. I have 312 dick pics though. That's just because I'm on a different group there. Yeah.
Different angles. You got to get all the angles.
All right. New York on my hat. The New York
Mets.
Correct. Who's from Colorado? What's that guy's name?
Willie C. Smith.
Correct. And Brenda's from
Las Vegas.
Correct. And Brian Keith Walker Sr. from Lost. Correct. He said Angeles.
No, he didn't.
I was say Philly, but I don't know where he's at.
But Joel, you did very good, and Mark E, you had a little bit of a tough time keeping him on track, but you dug in there and you smacked his nose a little bit and you figured it out. So you guys got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ha! It seems like you guys are equal amounts of
You know what's funny, Mark?
Crazy.
I'm a total Second Amendment guy too. I did not understand what the fuck you were saying. I was like,
jeez.
I don't know.
Yeah, we got 2 A's all over here.
Oh my God. That sounds like a great place for another segment because looking out for our people online on social media is one of the things that I love to do around here. So I like to hear from our comedic cast what kinds of information and safety tips that they can give you out there tuning in. All right, Joel, 60 seconds of safety tips.
Safety tips for the internet: don't use it. Don't put your information out there. Don't sign up on Facebook because that fucking dickhead got all of his billions of dollars from selling our information, which belongs to us, and we didn't get a penny for it. So don't put your information out there. Come up with an alias. I use Willie C. Smith. If anything happens, I say Colorado, and I always just tell them, "What's up?" So I just send them straight to Willie's house. And they also get a package in the mail if they want.
Oh, God. That sounds pretty good. I would agree with you. Be careful of putting your name and your information into all of these sites. I had somebody actually inbox me and they were like, I'm trying to get my extra points at Zulu or whatever it was, some stupid site. And I was like, why would I put my whole information into a site so you can get a free anything? Like, why would I do that?
Well, here's something funny. I had this happen recently. I applied to get my car wrapped with advertising so that I could, drive around. They'd pay me $500 a week. So they send me this check for $2,900. And so they tell me cash it and send the rest of the money wherever. And I'm like, whatever, man. So they send me another email, said, did you get the check? And I said, yeah. I said, but small problem. I spent it. I went to the gentleman's club and they charge a lot for lap dances. You wouldn't believe it. So if you could send me another check for more money, I promise you I won't spend it at the gentleman's club because I found a chicken ranch right down the road.
You are terrible.
That's what I told them.
People out there, watch out where you're putting your plug into. Okay, Mark E, 60 seconds of social media safety tips.
Well, this just happened again, and it's real, and some bitch, I fall for it every time. The person sends me this damn message out of nowhere saying, hey, I just got locked out of my account. I got to have a friend. Can you watch your account and send the password back to me so I can get back into my account? Well, motherfucker, they take your account. You just send them they're changing your password and you just help them do it. You lose everything. All of your shit's gone. You can't log in no more. You can't do it. And then try to talk to freaking everybody over in India to get your shit back. Like, you no, they're really Marky. They are not Marky. They're like, you gave them your password? I'm like, well, they said they were locked out of their account. I was verifying it for them. It's the most ridiculous shit ever. All my pictures are gone. Now I got all kinds of different accounts and fuck, man. I tell you what, the other thing is this. If you piss somebody off, they can get at you real quick. And I don't know who did this to us, but my wife and I put up pictures of our granddaughter making spaghetti or lasagna or something. Somebody marked every goddamn one of those as child pornography. Not only did my shit get shut down, I get the knock at the fucking front door. FBI, we're here to raid your fucking establishment. Like, what the fuck you mean? Well, we need to come into the house. We've got complaints of child pornography is going on here. Dude, when you watch all of your computers being taken out of your home, when you watch everything on your phone being taken out of your home, you're like, damn, I was visiting those sites in Russia. Do you think those girls really were 18? Holy shit, oh my God. And your wife's just looking at you like, are you serious? I don't know. They said they were 18, but it was in fucking Russian. I don't know. But, you know, you get everything back, and then you find out, oh, it wasn't child porno. It was just your mother. She was mad at you.
A lot of dick pics.
Yeah, you get all the dick pics, man. I tell you what, I get so many damn
We're
dick
looking
pics.
for this dick.
Yeah. So, like you said, stay out of the internet.
Mark E, I have to agree with you. I get at least 5 or 6 of those requests a week. You know, they're like, can you please, give me your email address or
Yeah.
telephone number, or I'm like, you know what? I really do know that person you're taking over there. The account you've hacked. I really know that person, and they don't like me enough to want my email address. They have known me all this time, and they have never asked me for my email address. So I suggest you get better recon on the people that you are taking over their accounts, because yeah, she doesn't give a damn about my email address. So people, when you get those messages, please, please, please just get out of your own narcissistic head and think to yourself, this person hasn't contacted me in a month of Sundays, and the first thing that they ask me to do is give them something personal so that they can get into their account. Okay, you don't know me like that. You do not know me like that. Just saying. All
No,
right, everybody.
I can't even get that.
What'd you say, Joel?
So I've been trying to get in your pants. I can't even get that.
Oh, God. Well, that sounds like a perfect time for a station break. Oh God, I gotta make y'all forget that he said that. It's easy to join us on Roku, you guys. Easier than getting in my pants, I can tell you that. Access your Roku device, download the UBSN TV app. It is free, people. Free 30, free all day. Free, 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 free. And you better hurry up before he changes his mind. Shout out to Katash and the gang. Search Sauced in the City, and you guys can join us here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the shenanigans and shows that are going to tell you like it is, which is a good time for a sleazy plug in. Please, you guys, join me today at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I'm usually talking about fatherhood and fatherhood rights, but because they don't care, we don't care either. Miss Tree's Comedy presents virtual everything uncensored. I got to get that together. Taboo topics of life. And honey child, let me tell you, she is going to keep you laughing. It is going to be one of the most fun times that I'm going to have during my day besides my own show, because yes, I'm narcissistic like that. Make no mistake, you guys. Next up, we have one of my favorite segments. It's called Music and Media Wars. And this is where I play some clip or some video that somebody has put inside my inbox going, watch this. Like, that's all I have to do in my day is look in my inbox and watch these videos. However, this one caught my attention because, well, first of all, because I got a low key crush on this dude, always has, and I know he's gonna be funny. So here goes.
Mental health counselor. A lot to unpack right there. You help people with crazy people? What's the craziest shit you've ever heard? Two people biting each other to what? To get each other's medicine? Why would they bite each other to get each other's medicine? They bit each other like on their arm? Like, arr. How would that get to their medicine though? In their blood. Oh. They was biting to get the medicine out of their blood? And you never wanted to change jobs? I'm out at that point. I'm calling my sister. They got openings at Subway. You must be out your mind. If I see two people biting each other, they're drug addicts? That's another level. I saw an interview with a vampire. I didn't see an interview with a crackhead. Say what you want about them crackheads. Them motherfuckers jam. They did it in front of you? Right in front of you. You just talking to them? They're just sitting down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What's going on? There's probably somebody like, this quiet motherfucker ain't talking. Did you tell her about that day? You didn't? The other stuff? Mm-hmm. What made you want to do that? He's activity director in the nursing home. He was the puss I was looking at. What's your first name? What's your first name? Thea? You said Xanthia? Xanthia. That's your biological name, Xanthia? What kind of sci-fi book was your mother reading when you was born? What you think, Cheryl, Angie, Wendy? I'm thinking of Xanthia. What does that mean? It's Greek? No, motherfucker ain't Greek. Isn't it Caesar? Fuck is Caesar? He's Greek, right? He's Roman? Isn't Rome right next to Greece? Yeah. Italy's right next to Greece, right? Yeah. Like Wisconsin's right next to Chicago. Yeah. So Xanthia. What's your middle name? Stargazer?
I'm Game Warden Joe. I'm gonna need a C license.
I see what you're doing. Joe, if you go back up.
Uh-oh.
There I am. Sorry. This was one of my favorites. Gary Owen is one of my favorites that have ever done it. And wow, why I played that video is I wanted to see what you guys thought of his stage presence, like his actual stage show.
Quick. I like what he has in the background, or like his clothing, because I think he could dress nicer. I didn't know.
Well, performance. Like I totally thought that he gave a performance. Every bit of his body was used in the joke and the telling of it. It was definitely not a stale piece of toast performance, but
Yeah.
it might be because I just have a crush on him. I don't know. What did you think?
Gary does use his body in a lot of his jokes, and so he's very animated, and it makes it a lot more
I
funny.
thought so. A lot more funny, a lot
Yeah,
funnier, a lot more funny.
his
Mark E,
funniest.
what do what do you think?
I thought he was quick. You know, his presence of mind. He was in. He went to Stargazer on the middle name right away like that. Not only is he leading them into the conversation, but he's also processing, and he's able to come up with something quick to throw back out to keep the joke going. So
But he has
I like
electrical shock things in the back of his neck.
it.
Help him stay quick.
Yeah, I was perplexed by the two chairs. One looked like a producer's chair, the other looked like a stool, and why he chose the stool over the producer's chair. That was
I don't
befuddling
like
to
when
me.
people show their stool on stage.
Yeah, yeah. If you're not covering up the stool, I don't get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
But no, he was funny. He was funny. I
You
liked it.
guys are terrible. But I don't know if I want people exposing their stool on stage either. So I'm glad he chose the chair. Uh so yes, Gary Owens, no, I put him up there because people are always accusing me of only liking African American comedians, and I'm like, no.
well. What if
No.
I only like African American comedians?
What'd you say?
What if I only like African American comedians?
I know, like, how would that be? Like, would you get the same shit for it? I wonder.
Do I have to listen to Gary Owen then? If I do
I think you could pick your own. I think you could pick your own
my
person
own
or
white comedian, I don't know who that would be.
Uh,
I thi-
I'm African. I was born in Johannesburg, South Africa, and I just want to let you know I am African.
I am too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
Stop.
If you guys are tuning in, we are the Best Mess Possible podcast, F My Life. And these two, I really do not know what I'm going to do with them, but this is a politically incorrect zone. So, yeah, kind of just understand that the First Amendment. First Amendment. Yeah, that's what it is. My First Amendment.
And the fifth. We practice the fifth too.
All right. This segment is called My Two Cents. And this is where we turn into news reporters because I found some really disturbing information online. And these stories are some that I really think to myself, the world is about to blow up, and we're concerned that Janet Jackson is reacting to uh claims from Barb's. I don't even know who Barb's is through shade at Nicki Minaj. Now, I love these two women, but again, what? Because now as I hear it, my 2 cents about this is uh oh Lord, Ashton Kutcher. So that's the wrong slide. Okay, here we go. It's about some kind of label cover or record cover that Janet was just putting out ideas. She was like, this could be one that I could use. And somebody by the name of Barb's decided to jump in the middle and call out Janet Jackson in an attempt to defend Nikki. Now, do you think Barb should have just minded her own daggone business? Or I mean, is she just trying to defend her friend, Joel?
I think who that's a tough call because I kind of want to see her jump in there and get her shit knocked out, but but I think maybe she might have just should have just let it ride and see what happened. I mean, because not everybody means what you think they mean. It's like the Bible. When you read the Bible, everybody gets a different meaning out of it. So you can't assume that that's exactly what she meant. And if she doesn't use it, I'm going to.
There we go. I say this like, first of all, mind your own business, but I understand you were trying to be a friend. However, everybody can use everything.
Yep.
It we are not AI. We all have our different minds, and chances
Right.
are, if it's a good idea, there might be two or three people that came up with it at the same time. You can't just call people liars and cheaters out of nowhere, and you have no idea.
Yeah, they
I
may
don't know.
not have ever talked about it at all. I mean, Nikki and Janet. So I mean, they may not have had any idea. Janet may not have had any idea that Nikki even had it. So I don't know.
These are two very busy ladies, especially the queen of pop, Janet Jackson. I don't think she has time to be like, let me see what every idea is on the planet Earth so that I can make up something else.
Plus, you have to have some celebrity status to call someone out. Who the fuck is Barb's?
I have no idea. Barb's, we're calling out to you.
Yeah, we're
Marky,
calling you out, Barb's.
what's your 2 cents?
My 2 cents? It must have been a slow fucking news day because I don't even know what the fuck we're talking. The only thing I know about Janet Jackson is her nipple. I'm going to give you the Mitch McConnell response.
Oh my
Man,
God.
this ain't no threesome lesbian scene. I'm not no interested in shit. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
Damn.
you're
Are you
like, I could care less, huh? Oh man. Oh geez. Well, maybe this one. So I need you guys' help. I ran into this. Abria shows out for her rap audition. Little Women Atlanta. So this is like a flashback, but I think that she is looking for opinions on her rap career. And I thought to myself, well, Brenda, what else better do we do than to give out constructive criticism, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And she is absolutely lucky that I cannot find that link because it wasn't Abria. Just to say this, keep trying, keep pushing it along. Um, and I'll use this to make a question. When you know someone isn't so good at something, Mark, but it's funny in a different way, do you advise them to keep going because it's their dream to do that? Or do you stand up as a friend and say, yeah, maybe that's not for you?
I stand up and I show my thong. That's funny enough. If I, 'cause I know I'm not funny all the time, but with Fat Man dancing in the thong, fuck, that makes up for everything.
Start the rap music.
It's so easy. But I have
We're not
people
gonna
literally.
say we're not gonna say low hanging fruit.
It is. Those little berries are very close to their twig. Listen, I tell people this all the time. They come up at work now because they watch me. I don't know how I've not been fired yet. I don't get that one yet. But they try a little joke on me. And I'm like, okay, that's funny. Well, you think I could try? I'm like, go to Brenda Brown. She's going to fucking tell you to go away. So I make you be the bearer of bad news. Some of these people just aren't funny.
Oh my gosh, that is totally so true. I mean, I'm with you, Mark. I had to find the best way possible to say you're not funny without being abrasive or without it coming from me because I don't want to be a dream killer, but I definitely want to be that friend to say, hey, stop the presses. You're not funny. Like, I know you think you're funny. Like, in your head, you're like, I am laughing my ass off. But that is not the case when you look at the screen and you see 8 other people staring back at you like, what the fuck are you talking about? Joel, I don't know. Do you sit back and let your friend just crash into the ground, or do you stop them at some point and say, that's not funny?
I would have. I mean, first off, the Vera, whatever, it said Little Women. Okay, you're not a little woman, so get on the right show and then do your rap stuff. You don't belong on Little Women of Atlanta. It looks like you ate 2 of them. So, on the other hand, if my friend is doing stuff that's not very funny, I would have to tell him, hey, man, you're not funny. So I would think maybe you might want to take a curve to, turn your life around and maybe do like nothing. Just stay off stage. Just shut up. Just, just keep it quiet.
So how would you go about telling your friend, Joel, that they're not good?
Oh, I might do like one of those little paper things, pick a color, pick a number, and then when they open it up, say, "You fucking suck! Don't do that anymore." I go, "Oh darn, you picked that one."
Oh, oh Jesus. Oh jeez. Oh man. That brings us to another story regarding Friends. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis say they're aware their letters on behalf of Danny Masterson caused pain. Now, just to catch you guys up, Danny Masterson is accused of raping somebody, two women. Okay, so see, that was the one I had up here. Here we go. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis have shared a video in which they said they are aware of the pain they caused by writing letters on behalf of Danny Masterson ahead of his rape conviction sentencing. Kunis and Kutcher, who co-starred with Masterson on that '70s show, were among nearly 50 people who advocated for leniency for the actor before he was sentenced Thursday to 30 years to life in prison for raping two women. All right, Joel. So now your friend here, now you've been friends with them forever and they just fell out their tree that one time. Now was the fall really bad? Yes. Did they fall and crack their head? Absolutely. But if they came to you and asked you to write a letter regarding their character, would that one thing that they did erase all the good stuff that they did?
I wouldn't write the letter. I mean, I wouldn't write it. I might write them when they said "go fuck yourself" or something, but I, I wouldn't. I wouldn't try to give them like an alibi or an out for anything. I mean, that's just something that you can't really lie about it. You wouldn't feel good about it. I mean, my first rape was my teddy bear, so and I know he's never told anybody. So, so I know that I'm okay there, but I wouldn't write no letter for him. As a matter of fact, both of them have webbed feet.
Oh
Ashton
my.
and Mila Kunis, they have webbed feet, so their fucking kids are gonna be like ducks.
Oh my Jesus. No, I didn't know that. But I think I'm on your side, Joel, where it's like, yeah, I'm not about to write a letter. I mean, there's a certain thing. Like if you went out and robbed a store and you shot up everybody in the store, including the kids and the dogs and the roaches in the corner, you might still have a better chance of me writing a letter than if you just inappropriately touched
Yeah,
maybe your hand slipped of some child, because I'm saying, what are you doing there? What are you doing? Why are
yeah,
you
yeah.
even there?
You're already an accomplice. You're there for a reason. I mean, you want to show them your webbed feet or whatever the hell you want to do, but
Oh,
you're
geez.
already part of it. I
So
mean, I'm
you
not
guys,
even allowed within 200 yards of a school, so I'm safe.
you're terrible. Mark E, are
My
you
toes are webbed at the bottom. They're webbed. It's like I am a duck.
are you
I'm not
gonna
even
write
lying.
this letter for your friend Mark?
I was just looking at ducks. No, you never write a letter until after the case and the news and the facts have all come out. Have we not learned this yet? Every goddamn body that, oh, I'm going to go on his behalf. And then you find out, oh, he fucking did rape those. I'm sorry. Well, shit. Yeah, my God. Come on. You find the facts first, then we throw our 2 cents out there.
Uh-huh.
Not before. His name
Yeah,
was Hyde. He was a creeper during the show.
yeah,
Oh my God. It was a far step in acting for him. He's like, oh, well, they just love my bad behavior. It's being rewarded.
Oh, geez. Oh, man. This show has turned out better than I ever could have thought. This is a politically incorrect zone. It can be très offensive, just as long as it's funny. That's what we're going for. I think in this day and world today, I think that funny is our antivirus because there's a lot of shit coming down the pipeline and we are going to need a lot of penicillin. So we are trying now to start now and but without you know with all of that, with all the razor cuts, we also give out sweet things like sending out virtual hugs. The world is such a mess that everybody, I'm sure, could use one of these. Mark E, send out your virtual hugs. We're loading.
Virtual hug always to you for giving us this platform, but also a virtual hug to my wife. I know I don't give her credit, but I mean when she goes out and gets me the freaking whatever the covers for the booby nipples. My wife does a lot for me, and I don't tell her thank you enough. But don't tell her. She's gonna watch it on the show, hopefully. But anyway, Joel, I would like to give Joel one of those uncomfortable, weird one-handed hugs, while my other hand slips down behind him to cup a little bit. Yeah, because I thought he was really good today, and I think he needs one of those close hugs. Plus, I really think his wife is speeding. I've been trying to measure in the back window how fast those trees are going, and she's like, "I got to get the hell out of here." So she's trying to get into the destination as quick as possible.
What's funny is we're not even driving.
That's crazy.
What acid are you on?
Is that your background? You just decided to drive through Michigan on your background? That's awesome.
Oh, geez. You guys are a bunch of fun. And I send my virtual hugs out to you, Mark E. And Michelle. Thank you so much, Michelle, for being on the other side of the screen for me, but also to Nathan because he needed a virtual hug. So shout out and virtual hug to Nathan. So yes, thank you for giving me the visual. All right, Joel, go ahead and send out your virtual hug.
Well, I'm going to give you a big bear hug, Brenda Brown,
Aw,
because you deserve it, and I really want to squeeze you really hard until like your eyes pop out. Because I love you
that
so much.
sounds so painful.
I'll put them back, I promise. Um, keep an eye out for burglars and crooks. But I'm gonna give my virtual hugs to everybody out there that's watching this show, that supports my comedy, that has allowed me stage presence to be around them, and Marky for putting up with me today and every other day that I'm on the show, and not doing the Grim Reaper on me. Thank you for that. That's a big hug. I might even give you a reach around for that one. And my girlfriend Tammy for letting me sit in the car and be goofy when she's driving.
Hi, shout out to the girlfriend who let you be
Tammy!
goofy. I know we breed the bad behavior in them, but I swear it's only because we
We
make
love
money from it
yeah,
eventually.
yeah.
Uh,
We scar them for life, all for money. That's what it's all about. They'll never ever get it out of their brain.
well, we send out our virtual hugs to you and the girlfriend, and you guys be careful out there. I'm gonna end this one early just because I want y'all to be careful. But thank you for like tuning in and coming to visit us. Tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond one more time, if you can remember, where they can catch you in Grand Rapids. What's the name of, name, date, state, all of that.
Uh, you can catch me at Grand Rapids tonight at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the show is at Spectrum Sports Complex inside at Sunday Night Funnies Comedy Club. Um, and you can catch me next weekend. If you don't catch this one, you can catch me next weekend at Lansing, Flint, Michigan, at Tenacity Brewing. And
Just don't drink the water.
drink the beer. Um,
That should be their tagline.
there, any infection cured.
You should start all your shows with OH.
Yeah.
Don't drink the water, drink the beer. That is the best
OH2.
tagline that we have ever heard. Joel, we want to wish you safe travels. Thank you for tuning into the show. And shout out to the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. We are going to try to make this an hour show so we can replay it back as soon as we get done. All right. Like I said before, this is a live show, so there are no retakes, no ands, buts, ors that can be taken out by editing. What you see is what you get, and we have enjoyed every moment that we have spent here in our studio. It is always a good time. In case you forgot what you're watching, it happens to me. I smoke a lot. The Best Mess Possible podcast, F My Life, Sundays at 10:30 a.m. ish Pacific Standard Time. Catch us, please, again next week where we will talk about some more of the best mess possible. Because if we don't get into it, who will? And okay, I'm just saying we're not done for today. This is just one of 3 shows for our super sauced in the city Sunday fun day. Right here on Roku. Stay tuned in, y'all, and go download the app. We out of here.